So recently there was a back and forth with, first it was Pusha T, then, talking about Drake, then Kid Cudi mentioned Drake, and then Drake recently dropped Two Birds, One Stone, where he kind of hit back at Pusha T and Kid Cudi. You followed all that?
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
It's good. I like rapping. I like when people, shooting their little darts in the competition. And I always wanted Drake and Pusha to go at it because, I just felt like Pusha be nudging him, you know what I mean? And he don't do nothing. I feel like Drake know he can't fuck with Pusha T. Me personally, I think Pusha T one of the best rappers, you know what I mean? Like on some like ball for ball, like I always go back to his shit. Like, and I didn't even like him like that years ago, but like over the past few years, I found myself going back to his old shit, listening to shit, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you know what I mean? So I like bars. So when I heard Drake shooting at him, I'm like, yes, God bless, thank you. This is what the fuck we need. We need some heat. We got to go at it. America against Canada.
America against Canada. I love it. I mean, yeah, because Pusha's nice. Like, Pusha, I don't think ever gets the full props that he really deserves because of maybe the subject matter or something else. But he's been consistently doing hot shit for, 15 years?
He's been consistently rapping his ass off for mad years. The nigga be rapping his ass off. It is what it is. Like, you can't deny it. Like, we read that last shit he just dropped. Ball for ball, you know what I mean? Like ball. I was like,
yeah, the HGTV thing.
Yeah, I don't even be surprised no more. It's like coming to a point with him and like certain people when they rap, I don't even care. I'm not excited about it no more because I don't even expect it to be bad. You know what I mean? It'd be like, all right, he did it again.
Did it again.
Yeah.
Now, Cudi took a shot at Drake over having a bunch of writers, and then Drake kind of talked about his whole drug thing. And, a lot of people are upset, for Drake, I guess, drug shaming him or whatever else. So how do you feel about it?
Drug shaming him. People, America is so corny. Like, I never understood how Americans can be the predators of the earth and then be the most sympathetic and empathetic and whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Everything is, oh, why would you do that? Slut shame, hoe shame, every shame. They got every shame in the world now. Everything's that's not right. That's unethical. It's like, what the fuck? You chill out, yo. Chill out. The dude came at him. In hip hop, if you come in somebody's credibility, you could possibly harm them to the point that they will suffer monetarily. You understand? That's why battling is dangerous, because if you get in a battle and you lose, you could possibly lose your fan base. You know what I mean? So for Kid Cudi to come out and say the things that he said about, Drake or Kanye and shit, you know what I mean? It seems like you was trying to hurt their credibility as rappers. So if you gotta expect whatever you get back from that. You can't sit there and cry like, how could you, Drake? Oh, and they sitting there, oh, the mentally ill and all this shit. And I don't got nothing against the mentally ill. I understand all that. What I'm saying is that sometimes these motherfuckers is grown men using their mental illness as a convenience. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You don't pop up and disrespect people and then the next day talk about, I suffer from depression. What's that? That sounds like you was trying to apologize to me. That sounds like to me, like, yo, I suffer from depression. Don't mind what I said yesterday. You know what I mean?
Well, remember Gucci, he went in on everybody before he got locked up. Remember that? He dissed everybody.
Everybody in the world. Yep.
And then got locked up, and then he never apologized for it.
He ain't say he ain't plead insanity. That's what people doing. I'm like, yo, next time I say some bullshit, I hope y'all sympathize with me because I'm depressed too. Fuck you talking about? I've been depressed for 15 years. Fuck.
Right, well, because I think people scared of Gucci. So, they just didn't say that after the fact.
Nigga just bypassed that shit. Like, I ain't Gucci.
The boogeyman of hip hop. I mean, I personally like it. Like I said, on some hip hop shit, I'm glad to see Drake actually not ignoring everything and feeling.
And I want to see him rap. I don't know who helped him with it. He could have had a Rabbi 3, behind him, helping him. I don't know. The shit just be sounding good. That's why when I hear Drake shit, I just be like, damn, that shit sound good. Like, like what else you want? Like, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, somebody was like, Cudi's been saying in his lyrics since this date that he suffered from depression. He's been saying his lyrics. I said, well, nigga, Rick Ross said that Noriega owed him 100 favors too. That don't mean it is true. You know what I mean? I don't be listening to niggas rap lyrics, believing them. I just be hearing good shit, like it sound good. Like, you know, on the shit, like I think Drake was like calling like Pusha T like a studio drug dealer. Like, you know, do you like I'm like niggas, do y'all really think Pusha T got bricks of cocaine right now? Like, you serious? You think he with Hillary Clinton and he got birds coming in? Like, of course he's a studio drug dealer. Who's not? Niggas not selling no cocaine.
Well, and also, this is the way I look at shit. You know, as someone who's in the public eye, who decided to put myself in media, whatever comes of it, I put myself here. I got to be a man and say, I could have been just a private citizen. I could have had a programming job or whatever else. No one would care about my opinion. No one would say anything about me. But I put myself out there, so whatever shit people talk, and people talk a lot of shit, I got to take that as a man. So as Kid Cudi, I don't really care about whatever issues he got. He decided to put himself in the public eye. So whatever comes with it, he got to take that shit. Point blank, period. If he got problems, if he got depression and people make fun of it,
listen,
you
don't nobody want Kid Cudi to kill himself.
Raps in your bedroom.
People was acting like I wanted him to kill himself. I don't want Kid Cudi to kill himself. What I'm saying is that, you know, when you do certain things and then you bring up your illness, you know what I mean, it seems...
Well, he didn't bring it up.
He did. He didn't tweet the next day or some shit about his depression, or he put out a letter saying that he was checking in to
Rehab. I think he did.
Yeah,
but
that's what that was.
I don't know
We
if
ain't
that
heard
was
shit from you.
That was like a cop out.
You pop up cursing everybody out, and then you probably was like, I probably shouldn't have did that. I need a Kanye feature and I need a Drake feature. Y'all know I'm suffering from depression. Right? I'm going to rehab next week. Y'all be safe.
Yeah. I feel you. And, you know, the reality is also that Kid Cudi's drug use has been documented. Mm-hmm. We had an interview with King Chip where we talked about, you know, Kid Cudi's drug use.
I never really seen him like, you know what I mean, like what they would call like strung out or like, I always seen him in total control. He'd just be turned up, you know what I mean? He'd just be like, he'll just be more of himself. You know what I mean? Like the you know, you may do or say things that, you know, you would want to do. And you know what I mean? I really can't explain it, you know what I mean? But I never saw it as like a problem where it's like, man, we need to get you some help or none of that shit. It was just really like a choice.
And then I remember Kid Cudi's PR or legal team, maybe it was his lawyer, hit me and said, you know, you have to take this off immediately because it's defamation. And I'm like, here's the article with an interview with Cudi talking about his drug use. This person that's talking about it is on these albums and clearly knows him. This is not defamation. We're not taking it down. And they just kind of left it alone after that.